My name is Kathryn Stockett, author of the novel The Help, and I'm here speaking at GSU. The cultural importance of a novel to me is to get to tell the truth. Our whole world is full of so many lies, so many filters. Everyone's trying to be so PC. And the funny thing is even though a novel is made up, and if you can find a way to tell the truth in those words, you've made an impact. I knew I was going to be a writer when I was in about third grade. It didn't mean that I thought I was going to be a very good writer, but the whole idea of reading and then taking stories of my own and spinning those webs was so appealing. I actually wrote my first story in third grade and sold it for a quarter to a sucker on the playground. After I graduated from high school, where I did so much writing and so much reading, I went to college and I was so excited to enroll for the very first time in a real creative writing program. And I was so excited, I remember I ran as fast as I could to class. And I knew I was going to be late and I was panicked. And you actually had to audition. You had to turn some work in to qualify to be in the course. And I walked in and I threw up. And I turned around and I laughed. And I didn't have the nerve to take, the class that year. The next semester, I tried it again. This time I did not vomit, thank goodness. But I had an amazing teacher who really encouraged me, but also told me something that stuck with me for the rest of my life, and that was, you are allowed to write any story you want. I moved to New York City after college, and I just wrote my ass off. I wrote everything down that I could think of, and it was awful. It was horrible. And then finally, I met a woman in New York City, and she was a writing coach. And I'll tell you, I looked harder for my writing coach than I did my husband. And she was the one that really helped me craft the words, craft the story. One of the greatest lessons that she taught me was try to end every scene with just a tiny bit of tension. It doesn't have to be, CGI, blow up, cartoon antics, but just some little suggestion that will help make the reader want to turn the page. Best advice I've ever gotten. This day and age, giving advice to young people, we're so careful. We always want to be so encouraging. On the soccer field nowadays for 10-year-olds, everybody gets a trophy. And the truth is, in real life, only one person gets a trophy. And the first thing you have to prepare yourself going out into the world as a writer and submitting is you have to be ready for rejection. It is such an important word. It doesn't mean that you're not a good writer. It just means that, hell, I don't know what it means. You know what? It means just don't give up. Go back and keep trying. Follow your instinct of what's not working in a story. Go back and edit. Find someone, like I found my writing coach, who can help you really hone your own judgment and understand what's good and what is bad. But be prepared for a lot of letters that say, we don't like it.